Hello guys, welcome to the prediction video. As you guys know, we are always starting our week with a Premier League show. As you know and as you see in front of me, we have Premier League games ready. But before we start guys, you know the drill. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Anyways, let's start right away with the games. And the first one is right away a Chelsea game, the same as the previous week. We had Chelsea and they are playing against Fulham. This time I'm not giving you this Chelsea win simply because I'm a little bit afraid now. The odds, I don't like them pretty much. I think if the odds were 1.7 or 1.8, I would maybe go for it, but 1.5 is too low. I think the risk is not that kind of small. I think the risk is big. First, because Palmer is not here. Second, because Fulham is not West Ham. Third, because we had a little bit of injury problem here. Then also Chelsea for me is kind of unstable team that can kind of lose points or take points from anyone. Fulham is kind of, I'm not sure where they are at the moment. I don't think they are bad, but I also don't think they are good. So we will see what will happen with them. But just because of this, I think the risk is kind of too big for these odds of 1.5, if that makes sense to you guys. So that's why I don't want to give you this as a pick. I still gonna write it down that Chelsea gonna win 2-1, but I am not going guys that as my for my games. Then this is my right away my first game, and I'm actually gonna start now guys this week with my bankers. So I had 2 weeks to prepare my mind to see the teams and everything, and now I'm gonna start with the bankers. This is the first one. The odds are 1.37 or 1.4, 1.35, depends on the place. But Manchester United to win is my banker. The reason is simple. Burnley, I don't think they are good. United is just too low on points. I think they are better than the previous season, which is not amazing, of course, because last season they were terrible. But I think we gonna see improvement, and I think they're gonna definitely win this, because if they do not win this, it's gonna be chaos in the team. So this has to be a United win, and this is a banker for me. So I'm gonna go Manchester United to win banker. Score line, I'm gonna go. I don't think even Burnley gonna score. So Manchester United to win banker. That's my first pick, guys. Then the next game, Sunderland against Brentford. This game, I don't think Sunderland will win this, but for me, it's possible equally for either Brentford to win or a draw. So some of these two happening, maybe draw double chance Brentford is the option. I think 1.4 is Brentford draw double chance, which is guys very okay and nice odds. I don't see Sunderland winning this, but for my result, I'm not gonna give you this as a pick because I have a lot of matches already prepared to give you what I think for will happen. So I'm gonna go just 1-1. Then this is my second match, and this is the biggest value I have for the Premier League for you guys. I expect Tottenham to kind of steamroll with some of the wins until they get against the big teams. Yes, they won, for example, against City, but I am not sure that they are good enough to fight for the title. So I think with the time their steam will drop off as the injury is gonna climb and all of that. So they already have two big problems where they had to sell Son. We know for what reasons. It's just the problem here. So for me, guys, I think Tottenham will win this, but I think they will concede. For now, they had 5-0, as you see here. They won 2 games and they did not concede a goal. I don't think that will happen in this match. So for me, Tottenham to win and both teams to score is what is happening in this game. And I think the game will be with a lot of goals. So I'm going to go Tottenham 3, Bournemouth 2. But my pick is Tottenham to win and both teams to score. Big value pick. So that is what and how I see this Tottenham Bournemouth game to evolve. Then we have Wolves against Everton. I have no idea, guys, about this game. I think a draw is kind of the most possible scenario. I think both of these teams will fight to not be relegated. I don't think Everton will be in the middle. And we will see Wolves started very, very bad together with West Ham. So we have two teams already in a very, very bad position. I don't think Brighton will be this close. But based on what we saw until now, West Ham, Wolves, Leeds, and Everton and Sunderland, these five teams is what I see for now fighting for these spots beneath. We will see, maybe I'm mistaken, but that is how I see at the moment. Anyway, for me this match, I'm gonna go with a draw. And I'm gonna go 1-1. Wolves Everton 1-1. Then we have Leeds Newcastle. This is my third pick, guys. I'm actually gonna give you 5 picks for this week because I just have that amount of games that I like. The reason I decided to put a Newcastle win, the only thing that I'm a little bit worried, because Newcastle used so much energy against Liverpool and they played, guys, I couldn't believe my eyes that with player less in the second half, losing 2-0, to manage to get to a 2-2 kind of game, that is just heads off. And even with a 2-2, they were winning, had corner for maybe 3-2 to completely win even the game. I mean, if they managed to win the game, that would be a game of the century for Newcastle, and the game for overall for the comebacks, because I think I have never seen in my life a team that was 2 goals that needs to chase and a player less to do a comeback. I saw a lot of times when team is losing 2-0 and winning 3-2. That is kind of nothing new. But to have a red card to play against Liverpool, nevertheless against top 5 team, let's say Barca, PSG, Liverpool, City, Real Madrid, those 5 teams are at the moment like best teams, or Bayern Munich, I have to put them as well. Let's say against those kind of teams that you after 2-0 win 3-2 with a player less, that is, guys, the achievement of the lifetime, you know. So I'm sad for them for that, because they showed heart very much, but the problem is there. They are definitely drained out of energy, but since they are playing this in 7 days, I guess they will have time to recover, and I think they can look at it positively, guys. I think they'll really give a Liverpool proper fight. So with all of that said, I think they will win this. I'm gonna go with a 3-1 win to Newcastle. So I'm gonna go Leeds 1, Newcastle 3, and my pick just gonna be Newcastle to win, regular pick. So that is my third game. Then after that, we have Brighton against Manchester City. So this is my fourth pick, guys, right away. And this pick is something in between regular pick and banker. I don't know where to put it exactly. But just because the odds are this big, I'm gonna go with a regular pick. But I want you to know that this game for me in my head is also kind of a banker. I really think City will win this game. There is a couple of reasons why. Firstly, yes, we all know that City is not that amazing team that they were, but they are not also bad. I still think City will be in top 3, definitely this season, top 3. The thing is here for Brighton, a lot of stuff changed. I think they're gonna be a lot worse than they were previous season. Maybe with time we will see something from them, but at the moment with this new coach, he's just too young. I never heard of him. But it's not problem that I never heard of him. It's the problem is I don't see on the field that much of ideas or the team functioning and all that stuff. So anyways, for me, guys, with these odds of 1.85, for me this is a definitely City to win to go for. So I'm gonna go with Brighton 1, Manchester City 3, but my pick is Manchester City to win. I'm gonna put it regular pick, guys, but this is, as I said, guys, also kind of a banker for me, so I just wanna state that here. After that, we have Nottingham Forest against West Ham. Uh, I don't know what to say here, guys. We see that West Ham have some clearly problems, but I think a lot of people, because now we hear a lot of loud noises about West Ham, about coach being sacked and all of that stuff right away. I think now they actually gonna get something. I think a lot of people will go for Nottingham Forest to win here. I'm not gonna go for that, and I'm even gonna go with a draw here, believe it or not. I think West Ham will manage to find something in this game. I'm not gonna play this game definitely, so I'm skipping this game. But I'm gonna give a 1-1 kind of game. I wouldn't even be surprised if West Ham managed to win this game. But yeah, I'm just skipping this game, matter of fact. I'm gonna go with Aston Villa Crystal Palace, and I'm gonna leave Liverpool Arsenal as the last one. So Aston Villa Crystal Palace, for me, this is, I wanted to say both teams to score definitely, but problem is Aston Villa is playing kinda so many cagey football. They are too defensive, too kinda structural, very hard to penetrate and all that stuff. So I could see a 0-0 easily in this kind of game. So I don't really know what to expect from these two teams. I'm probably gonna go with a draw, and I'm gonna go with the most boring one, 0-0. But I'm not touching, guys, this game as well. This is just too risky. And the last game, Liverpool Arsenal, of course, a game that we are all interested. But in this game, there is a lot of problems for Arsenal, sadly, right away. It's shame that Arsenal don't have their main players here. And by that, I mean, of course, Saka and Odegaard. I'm not sure, maybe one of them will be ready even. I'm not sure who. But nevertheless, I think Saka, he probably had a less injury than Odegaard. I'm not sure, guys, but still, as I said, at least one of them gonna miss this game, and whoever missed this game is a big minus for Arsenal. If both of them don't play this game, it's gonna be so hard game for Arsenal. The good side for them is that Liverpool is not also on the highest level. I can tell you definitely, especially in that Newcastle game that we saw. We saw also a lot of flaws in a Crystal Palace Liverpool game. So Liverpool is also not on a momentum I cannot say any team started on an amazing momentum this season. Maybe Bayern Munich, but it's a big maybe because all the clubs in Germany are not in that good position as the Bayern Munich is. So that's why I'm not even sure that Bayern Munich is just that amazing. So with all of this said, and we know how Arsenal know to kill the game, all of their main defensive players are there. I'm gonna go for a boring kind of game, guys, here, and I'm thinking of a 1-1 or a 0-0. I actually think no one gonna win this, or Liverpool gonna win this. I don't think Arsenal can win this game without Odegaard and Saka. I think it's gonna be the very big problem. But the good thing for them is they have Gyökeres, so they can always score a goal from a corner kick or something like that. So, but I think, guys, we're gonna have a terrible game of this. So I'm gonna go a 0-0 again. 0-0 again. And my tip is a very big value pick here. I think together with Tottenham. I mean, even it's bigger even value of the Tottenham game, because I'm going draw at half time, draw full time. So it also draw half time and full time together. That is what I'm thinking here. I don't think either of these teams will win. So this is how I see this game. But I also said, guys, that I also can see Liverpool winning. So maybe draw at halftime and Liverpool to win full time if you want to go for Liverpool to win. I think draw at halftime is kind of definitely. But then, as I said, I guess draw at halftime, full time is my pick for this game. It's a very big value. You can skip it if you don't like it, guys. But that's pretty much it, guys, for my games here in the Premier Liga. thank you again, guys, very much for your time. Now, after this, you're gonna see here the next video, which is Bundesliga. So I hope I see you guys also there. Please, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video, guys. And thank you again for your time. Bye.